Hi, I'm Natassia.
And I'm JT.
And we're 40 now. Hey, we hit that one.
Welcome back.
Hi. Okay. So, how goes it?
It goes.
It goes.
It goes. It's been a long week.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
It's because you're about to have a birthday.
100%. Every year I age is another hour I want to add to my sleeping time.
That's a lot of time.
I know.
How does one sleep 40 hours a day?
I mean,
I don't think the math works.
I can figure it out.
Oh, can you?
I only need to wake up to eat.
I feel like all your
And use the
jobs might fill.
They get in the way of my sleep.
Yeah.
The work definitely gets in the way of my sleep. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe less work at some point in life.
Maybe my spouse and I need to get sugar daddies.
Both of you?
Both of us. We're expensive.
You know what's interesting that I realized the other day?
What's interesting that you realized
So
the other day?
I was trying to come up with like a great Father's Day gifts list. I was like thinking about it, and then I told my husband, I was like, hey, can you help me come up with this list? Because like I need some like good ideas to put on this list. And it's like for people, you know, that don't have any ideas, like to just look at and like, oh, that might be helpful. And he's like what? And I'm like, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. And he's like tools? And I'm like, I don't know. Is that what dads want? And he's like, probably not. And I'm like, okay, well then what did they want? And he's like, why are you asking me? Because I don't have any ideas. And then he's like, well, I'm not exactly like your typical guy. And I'm like, I get that. And he's like, I just don't care about the same things. He's like, you need to probably ask somebody else, or just what would you recommend? And I was like, well, I don't know, because I started thinking about it, and I don't have like any like cliche traditional men in my life. Like not one that I interact with on a regular basis. Isn't that crazy?
I think so.
Because I'm like, I didn't grow up with a dad that was like that. Like, he was not that kind of traditional dad at all. Mm-hmm. He was very much, I mean, we knew a lot about art and culture and food and travel and all that kind of stuff. But tools and like cars, and I don't know what regular dads like.
They love cologne and underwear.
Is that what?
I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, and then I'm like, okay, and then my best friend is you.
Wearing a pink tiara.
And then my husband is like a great, you know, at all these things. Like, he does construction-y stuff, but he's also a great seamstress. And I'm like,
but
he's not the traditional one either. So I'm like,
so are you looking for something for him?
No. I know what to get him. I just know that he's not the norm. So anything he wants is not going to be what almost anybody else's dad is going to want. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was like trying to make this list to publish, and I'm like, I have no idea what to put on it. But you know what?
They want a good skincare routine.
Okay, so you know what's so funny though? That's so funny you said that. So then my husband was like, you know what you should do is just be like, dads need skincare too, and just do a great like starter skincare for dads. And I was like, okay, that's in my wheelhouse. I can do that all day long.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I provided you with some skincare. Have you even opened any of them?
I have opened them.
Did you use them?
I have not.
I had a feeling once you said...
In what, 2 months?
Oh my lord. You haven't even tried them?
I forgot what order. And I think we need to record that and have it a segment on...
Maybe we do like a little promo, and I get to show you how to use your skincare.
Yeah. I think that would be beneficial, because I think that was probably the original intention. We just ran out of time.
We ran out of time.
During that visit, because... I mean, we live several hours apart, so it's not that we get to always... We have to plan things a little bit better.
Yeah. One of us is not great at planning.
I don't know which one of us you're talking about, because I have to do a lot of planning.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I only get like a couple hours notice from someone.
Well, you usually get about as much notice as I get because I'm dealing with some chaos emergency and I end up in this area.
Let's see.
So
Funsies. Well.
But anyway, my life is chaos. I live in chaos. I deal with chaos. That's the way it goes.
Have you ever looked internally to determine if you're the cause of the chaos?
Oh, 100%. I'm not oblivious. Some of us...
So maybe you secretly enjoy the chaos.
I don't enjoy the chaos, but we've talked about this before. My brain with the ADHD is just always chaos. And so I used to always think that I was just really good at meeting deadlines because I would wait till the end of the deadline and the pressure made me work better. Come to find out it's just an ADHD response and I need to do better. But in the things that always bring me closer to where you're at, it's usually genuinely something outside of my control.
Yeah.
That I'm having to deal with. So, it is what it is. That's life. Life is a dumpster fire.
Sometimes. Sometimes it is.
It's not a dumpster fire. Life is good. Life is great. Fine. Dandy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
You know what's so funny is you're already so much taller than me, and then you have on that tiara. And so you look like...
You guys, I'm slouching down. Like, whenever we're at, like, this level together, it's because I'm slouching and my back hurts. So, because if I sat up, I would be almost...
I even think your chair is, like,
my chair
low,
is lowered.
And I have mine at the highest.
And I would be almost out of frame.
The problem is we're both sitting. Normally, he sits and I stand.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But we're not recording in that location right now.
Not at the moment.
So... Perhaps
Funsies.
I need to block off dates to...
I think, honestly, we can just adapt this. I think it'll work. I think we need to figure out an adaptation. I'm not quite sure the...
Okay, well, this is riveting podcasting. We can cut a good chunk of this out.
I'm not sure what the grammatically correct usage of that word would be in this context. That being said, though, I think we can adapt this space.
And if we if we adapt the other space and use that, like, every other Wednesday or Thursday or whatever, because I won't do the weekends because that's when I make my money. It's a rental property on Airbnb. Link in the... No, I'm joking. But, yeah, then I would be losing money and...
Yeah, and this space
travel
is always here.
Is down right now, so that's
I'm sure
been
it is.
great to deal with for the last few months.
Life is expensive.
Yep. And people are being more cautious on their travel budget.
Okay, remember when you were like, we need to cut this because this is not riveting podcasting, when I was talking about the usage of the word adaptation or adaption, and then you're going into like depressing travel economics, but apparently that's supposed to be riveting podcasting.
Because depressing travel economics has a direct effect on me and my current situation.
Don't be depressing. Don't be depressing.
I hope we don't have copyright infringement.
I feel like they can't.
Reagan, can we look into that?
I feel like they can't. Ooh, because that could be like a slogan.
Don't be depressing. Don't be depressing. I'm going to start having
we
shirts
should
made
print it
now.
on shirts. That would be the
Y'all,
best.
we're going to have merch now.
Would y'all wear "Don't Be Depressing" merch? But it has to. We have to do it like. How would you indicate sing-songiness? Like music notes. Don't be depressing. Oh.
I think we need to have a meeting off podcast to come up with this plan. But look for it, y'all. It'll happen. We'll make it work.
That could be real fun. I like that.
I know that puts.
I feel like that's our pineapple apart.
I feel like
you watch Handsome, right? Or listen to Handsome?
No.
You don't listen to the Handsome podcast? I thought you did.
Oh yes, sorry.
Do you remember Pineapple Apart?
I haven't.
It was early stages.
We started like this last season that they
no.
released, and we haven't gone back to listen to everything yet, but we will. But no, I think that will combine like your creativity and my business sense and Reagan's creativity, and I don't know what your other skills are yet because we don't know each other very well yet. But
doing graphic design,
well, she's
and
over
editing.
there, yeah, graphic design, editing. Jack of all trades, saving our ass. So. Podcast heroes. So, and she's looking stuff up for us as we're needing to verify and be fact checked.
Our old brains.
I know.
That forget things.
She's reminding us that we've already talked about topics 100 times in the pre-recording and the...
Hey! If our viewers are also millennials, they might not remember that we talked about some of these things. So then, if we don't remember we did, then how would they remember?
Then it'll be hilarious all over again.
Yes. Then they can all experience it with us for the first time every time.
So today we're talking, and she goes, maybe that's why we always have so much to talk about, because we forgot that we've talked about everything, so we're always just talking about the same thing over and over and over again.
But it's entertaining to us every time. I feel like that's a win-win.
I think so.
As long as our viewers are all are part of the same boat, then I think we're good. We can just talk about the same things.
Yeah.
It'll be wrapped in a slightly different package, but
speaking on viewers and listeners and podcasting and all the fun stuff, I want to hear from them what they want to hear us talk about.
Oh, absolutely.
I want
we need to
them to give us suggestions on what topics we should cover. Because obviously we're in a certain part of the country that may be dealing with something different than what other parts are dealing with, or other millennials have to deal with. Yeah. Send us your suggestions.
We have an email address. Y'all can email us. So it'll be in the bio. So yeah.
So, okay.
But don't spam us.
Don't spam us.
Because we're really bad at deleting emails. So please don't add to our troubles.
And I have ADHD, and I'll go down a rabbit hole.
We definitely, I'm like, my husband gets annoyed all the time because I have like some like hundreds of thousands of unread emails. So yeah, it's a problem. How many do you have? Or do you keep them all on your phone? Like synced?
No.
I was like...
Maybe a little.
I had to like toggle off. They don't give you as many controls as they used to on how to like toggle off some of the like amounts of emails. I feel like they took some of that away. Because I used to have it to where it was like only like the last 30 days or like the last 100 emails or something. But like I think especially like my Gmail, it's like trying to have like all of existence. Because sometimes when I'll just like search in my mail app, it'll show me like 10 years ago. I'm like, it's ridiculous. What are you trying to do?
Well,
do you have a Hotmail still? Is that what you're using?
Not for everything.
Oh my God, how old are you?
I'm...
A Hotmail?
41.
You were 6'7". I had to. Anyways, can you tell I have a teenager?
Okay, so
I can't believe you have a Hotmail. That's ridiculous.
My phone is only pulling up 400 unread emails.
Oh, that's nothing.
But
it's
if I log in on my computer, it's like 27,000.
Yeah.
But it's because I get so much spam.
Well, what I hate is when you unsubscribe and that they still just keep sending you emails.
I know. Like, stop harassing me.
Yes. Also, like, if you buy from somebody...
I already broke up with you. Stop harassing me like a crazy ex. We're done. I clicked unsubscribe. I entered my email again to unsubscribe so that you could remove the correct email. And then you send me an email confirming that it's unsubscribed. And then months later, you're still sending emails. Fuck off, companies doing that shit. It drives me insane. And I purposely will avoid shopping at those companies again.
See, well, that's what I hate. Like, okay, so I buy clothes from, blank.com or whatever. And I buy them once. Then they proceed to email me 3 times a day. I am never going to buy clothes 3 times a day. Like, send me one a week. That is more than enough.
Don't even need that. If I need your services again in the future, I will reach out to you.
I get that they want to market. And, like, don't get me wrong. I like to know when stuff's on sale. But, like, one a week.
Well, maybe you're more understanding than I am, because don't you have a marketing degree?
I do. Well, kind of.
You work along those lines.
It's a communication media studies with a minor in sociology, if we want to get into all of it.
Okay, well, I study human resource management.
The media studies was marketing and PR, so.
But my background in education was business with human resource management emphasis.
Yeah.
So, I don't understand the marketing. I just know that if I'm getting 3 or 4 emails from you a day, even a week, sometimes is too much.
I would say, yeah. I think one a week.
Excuse me. Hotmail, Outlook, do a better job of sending shit to spam.
That's because you're on a freaking Hotmail like a crazy old person. Nobody has Hotmail anymore except for the old people. Like, I guarantee you, if you were emailing someone that you'd never met and you sent them an email from your Hotmail, they would think you were 60. You know it's true.
I disagree.
It is absolutely true, Reagan. If you see a Hotmail email address.
What's wrong with Hotmail?
It's 1,000,000 years old.
But all my stuff was already there. Why do I have to change everything every 2 or 3 years?
Gotta keep up with the curve.
No, I operate multiple businesses and I need consistency.
With Hotmail.
You know what? It's late in the evening and I need wine.
You know who had a Hotmail address?
Who had a Hotmail address?
My 80-year-old father's first email was a Hotmail.
My first email was an AOL.
Okay, that just made you sound 1,000,000.
Well, I mean...
If the shoe fits.
You are significantly older than me.
I am not significantly older than you. I am less than a year older than you.
I'm trying to find something real quick.
Oh, God.
Because...
Are you trying to not seem old? Oh, my God. Your Apple account is linked to an AOL? Okay, so...
I do need to update that because I don't have access to that email anymore.
For transparency... My Apple account is linked to a Hotmail.
Oh. Pot.
Okay.
Kettle.
No. Okay, so here's the thing, and I'm going to, if nobody has ever gone down this ridiculous rabbit hole before, we're all about to learn something. So, when I originally set up my very first Apple account 100 million years ago, I had set it up on a Hotmail. That being said...
I set this one up when I was 16.
I get it. So that being said, I have since transitioned... I have since transitioned. So there's a thing now where you can basically take your Apple account, and I will have to show you since you're linked to an AOL. There's a thing now where you can take your Apple account, even though it was under the Hotmail or the AOL, you can transition it to where the actual ownership email is a different one now. It's a whole thing, and it requires a lot of different things. But they're allowing that now.
Is it easier on the computer than on the phone?
Probably, yes.
Okay, well, I have my laptop with me, so...
I'll have to try
my new laptop.
Remember how I did it. But there's
I have to
a way
make
to
the
do
first payment on today.
Ooh. You didn't listen to my advice, so...
What was your advice?
To get the cheaper one.
I didn't get the expensive one.
I thought you got the Pro.
I did, but it wasn't much more expensive.
Well, it was over 1,000.
It was 1,300.
The other one wasn't it like 600 for the other one?
Oh, but it was like this big of a screen. I am old and I need to be able to see. And I refuse to get glasses.
Because
this beautiful face.
Oh, good lord.
Some people
You wanna
look,
make sure
some people
everybody-
look more regal with glasses. I just look old.
I feel like maybe it would help cover some of the crow's feet. Just thoughts.
That facial routine, skincare routine you're supposed to teach me is supposed to take care of some of that too.
I mean, again, it can only do so much. You're supposed to prevent.
Oh no. I'm aging gracefully.
Is it graceful?
If I say it is. I'm going bald gracefully. I'm aging gracefully.
You know, my age and beauty, my like slogan is just a woman in her 40s attempting to age beautifully but not quietly.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm not a woman in my 40s.
No, you're a man, so nobody expects you to be quiet.
I feel like that's a quiet jab somehow.
Is it? I don't think it's a jab. I'm just saying.
That nobody expects men to be quiet?
Yeah. Like, the reasoning behind...
Like I'm allowed...
You're allowed to have opinions and be loud. And nobody, like... Kind of think of it like the Karen thing, right? There's a reason why it's a Karen. Because it's a woman. But if a man goes in and throws a tantrum somewhere, he's just an angry man. We don't have a term for it.
No, they did.
Okay, I think recently
was it a
they're
Kevin or a Josh or something?
some basic man name.
What is the male version
She's
of
like-
a
she
Karen?
looks like she knows
She's
what
like,
we're
oh,
talking
I
about."
have to look something up again.
Did we talk about this
Did
already?
we? We did.
Male Karens, yeah.
We did. I knew we had, but this is a dead horse
Is it
I'm willing to
Chad?
drag out and beat again if I have to.
I hate
No, that was the gym bra.
Kevin.
It is a Kevin?
Kevin, David, Chad, or Ken.
Ken? That seems like a weird choice.
Huh.
Ken seems like it's just too... I don't know. I always associate Ken with Barbie.
All right. Before we start talking,
Uh-huh.
I'm taking this damn thing off my head.
But it's so lovely.
It hurts. It's a pain in the ass. Next.
You have tiara hair.
I have tiara hair, y'all. What do I do?
You've never had tiara hair before?
No, I don't even have hair. No.
You have a little bit.
I know, and this is so like, this is too long for me. I always just buzz it once it gets right before this point. I just didn't have time this week, and so first thing tomorrow evening after I get off work is,
Do you do it or you go somewhere?
oh, I go somewhere. I don't trust my spouse with clippers around my face and my head.
Yeah.
Especially now that we've done a really adulty thing and adulted and got life insurance on me. We'll talk about that on another episode. And then, also he struggles like getting the lines straight
Yeah.
in the back. And so I do. It's probably the most, not that I'm vain, but the most vanity, self-care type thing I do for myself.
I mean, I don't think haircuts are considered vanity, but
I
you know.
think, no, they can be.
I mean, maybe if you're going to get like crazy specialty cuts and colors and stuff all
Yeah,
the
no,
time.
I just buzz it off.
Yeah, I don't think that counts. I
Just
think
done.
that's just called
Okay.
personal maintenance.
Okay, cool. Well then, I'm pretty low maintenance typically, but anywho,
Anyhow. So,
damn tiara's off.
yeah. So
I should have
would,
been really dramatic and like just ripped it off my head and just chunked it across the
thrown
room.
it.
And be like, fuck this shit. Sorry.
You are dramatic, but maybe not quite that dramatic.
We'll see. The night is young,
Yeah.
and the wine hasn't started hitting my lips yet.
No wine. No, I don't even have coffee today, so I've
I
coffee
have
before.
4 bottles of wine in my truck right now.
Good Lord. That is a
It's
lot
my
of wine.
birthday weekend.
That is a lot of wine.
Able to enjoy it with some friends, and the wine was a flowing.
Well, good for the wine.
So anyway,
Well, speaking of birthdays, I had an interesting topic thought we could talk about today.
okay.
So, what do you think a midlife crisis is?
Like the Webster's dictionary.
No, like to you, what do you think it is?
Like, how would one look for me?
Well, because I think like for instance, like, we're so used to that like cliche, right? Of like, oh, you
The
go out and get a
sports
sports
car,
car,
yeah.
or you get divorced and get a young wife, or like those kind of things, right? Like we're so used to like that idea in our heads of a midlife crisis. I think the millennial version is very different than that.
I don't think that the millennials get to have a midlife crisis because their whole life has been a crisis.
So I think, which I think is true, right? Like
Yeah.
we've been in this like state of, so
Everything is always panic. Panic, panic,
Yeah.
panic.
well, I'm going to ask you a question that my husband asked me a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
So, what dreams that you had when you were a kid have you fulfilled?
Oh my god. I wasn't a typical kid, I don't think.
It's a hard question, right?
It really is. I knew, okay. When I was a teenager, I wanted to be a realtor,
Oh, that's good.
and I achieved that. I was damn near 40 when I did it, but I achieved it. I've had small success in that arena. I wanted to own properties and rent, be a landlord. Not a slumlord. My properties are very nice, but because I know when people hear landlord, they're thinking like, oh, he probably, no, they're not the biggest properties, but they are nice. And for me, I never thought I would achieve that because the line of work that I was going into and studying and just didn't, I knew was never going to produce that kind of income. So I had to get creative with the way I went about it, and I made a lot of sacrifices, but I never, the thing I wanted to do as a child was be an architect. And I never went through with that. I did take classes to start that process in college, but I didn't care for the instructor, and I let that deter me. And I was going to have to take him to like 6 classes. So, I dropped that dream and I moved on. But I'm of that generation, well, we're of that generation where we're taught like we can dream and be and do anything we want to do. But when you don't have the money or the resources or the
ability.
it made it a challenge. And so I developed alternative plans to achieve some of those goals, but I haven't achieved all my goals yet.
Yeah.
I want a boat.
Do you really?
I do.
Now that feels like a traditional midlife
That
crisis.
is, but growing up we had small...
Boats are so expensive. Don't do it. It's a money pit.
But growing up, we didn't have big yachts, but we had like a small fishing boat, and we'd go out in the bay. And I loved those memories. Those are probably some of my favorite memories as a child. And I that is one of my dreams now. And the first investment property that I bought, and the second, is in a condominium complex that has assigned boat slips to each unit. So I have a spot to store the boat. Like, so I could make it happen, but then, like you're talking, I'm like, but then do I have the resources to upkeep the boat and the maintenance, the upkeep, the insurance on a boat? Like, and how, with, my 6 jobs, how do I
actually ever use it.
actually use it and have time.
Yeah.
So I haven't made that one happen yet, but that I think would be an easier one for me to achieve at this stage of my life. But I've never been the sports car, leave my spouse for someone younger. Like, I'm not, when I think of like leaving my spouse for someone younger, not that I do that very often, but we've had these conversations because my spouse is like we'll see an attractive waiter somewhere, and my spouse will be like, "Oh, they're really good looking. Would you leave me for him?" And I'm like, "No, because they're like 21, 22. I don't have the energy to raise anyone." I'm sorry, 21 or 22, in my eyes, you're a baby. I'm sorry. But, I mean, I respect that they're working and they're doing things to contribute to society, but not my household, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy for that. I'm old. And I don't want to be seen as a potential sugar daddy.
No, I don't know why anybody would want to be put in that position unless you just had so much money you didn't care.
And I'm not there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I have the traditional midlife crisis. I'm just out here doing my thing.
Well, I realized.
Oh, and I love my spouse, so I would never leave my spouse because of that.
Maybe you should throw that in.
Hey, babe.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, when he asked me, I was like, I realized I never reflect back that much.
Right.
Like, I tend to be a forward momentum person. Mm-hmm. So I tend to kind of like don't dwell on the past, like move forward. And when he asked me that question, I'm not going to lie, it hit me really hard because I was like, nope, nothing looks like what I thought it was going to look like. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to say like I don't have things that I like have been grateful for or but I feel like no, there's several things that I definitely wanted to do that I know I haven't done, and I'm not sure how I'll ever get to that point. But so that was a little bit more of a uncomfortable realization that I think I was like, I started to ask myself, is that actually what a midlife crisis is? Right? Is it thinking back to the things that you always wanted or always wanted to do, realizing that you either haven't done them or haven't gotten them yet, and then having this like knee-jerk reaction because you're like, hold on a second, I only have a few more decades to make it happen. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, do you think that's actually what a midlife crisis is?
Yes, but I also think that our generation, the hopes and dreams have had to change and evolve so much because the world has changed so fast. Yeah. With technology. I mean, look, we're sitting here recording on a phone.
Which is crazy.
Right. Back in, having
even when we were adults.
Phone,
I think I was like 24 when I got my first text message.
I was in high school, but
were you?
It was the T9 text.
Oh, I think I just didn't.
On Sprint.
Which no longer exists.
I know. So these technology companies have like come in and gone out in such a short amount of time because things are always evolving with technology. But with our generation, we're having to keep up with the technology. We're having... we were definitely the generation that the teachers were like, you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket. You need to know how to multiply. I know how to multiply.
That one is a good one, yeah.
But now, all of a sudden, every day, and I think we've talked about this on the podcast before, we have literally a device that will do
A full-blown
more than what
computer.
computers did when we were children.
I still remember when I got my first, I didn't get a BlackBerry, but I got a Blackjack, which I think was the Samsung version. And I remember
The knockoff
buying it
Temu.
I remember buying it at the store, and I remember they wanted me to sign up for the data plan or whatever, and I was like, why do I need a data plan? And they were like, it's basically a computer in your pocket. Like, that was like the whole sales point. And I'm like, because it can send email? Like, that felt unnecessary. But I'm like, now it's literally computers in our pocket. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, no.
In such a short period of time, because I was like an adult
I know.
when that happened.
But now careers, you've got your beauty line going.
I don't have a
Right.
beauty line.
Or your beauty page.
I have content.
Okay, your page going.
And a blog, yes.
And that was something that
Did not
we
exist.
would not have thought about 30 years ago.
No, you would have to like write for a magazine or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I feel like as technology has progressed, we've had to adjust our...
Hell, podcasts didn't exist. But they would have been radio. Like, to me,
I will
it's just the new version of
Can I
radio.
say something that
No.
made me feel really old?
What?
Okay. So, my grandfather, God rest his soul, loved that man to death. Like, he was by far my absolute favorite person in the world. I think, a lot of the things I enjoy doing from him. Like, long road trips, winding through the back roads. If I could take a back road instead of the freeway to go somewhere, it may add an hour to the drive. I don't care. I want to do that. Like, that's just, we lived in two cities several hours apart, and there was a freeway that connected the two, but we would still take the back roads with him. He would purposely go out of, not through the city. But anyway, I love doing those things, but as a kid, it would drive me crazy because we would have to listen to talk radio the entire time, and I hated it. I was like, Grandpa, can't we just, like, listen to, one of the radio
Music.
stations or something? And he's like, oh, we're listening to, NPR or whatever. And now, when I drive, I listen to podcasts, and I'm like, podcasts are our talk radio.
Yeah.
And I do think that our podcasts are more entertaining than the radio stations that, the talk radio that he listened to, but it was entertaining to him.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh my God.
I know. It is but it is interesting how, like, the same concept got rewrapped.
Right.
Yeah.
100%. And now...
But now anybody can do it.
Now more people have access to do...
Yeah.
And there's more niche options, which is something we're contributing to.
Yeah.
Which I never, up until we started talking about it, thought it was never on my radar. It was always something I did have in the back of my mind that I wanted to do something. I just never could quite figure it out.
Yeah.
So I think that tying back into the midlife crisis thing, I think that ours is just all evolving at all times, and our goals in life are always changing, and they have to, with the way that the world is these days.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting journey, because like, I keep seeing, like, all these things on social media and stuff where it's, like, talking about, like, this or this freaks out, like, old people or young people or whatever, and millennials are just like,
We roll with it.
Everything has always been crashing all of the time.
It's like, not gonna go political, but the situation in the Middle East right now, the younger kids are all freaking out and everything. We're like, oh, your first time?
Well, I'm like, I think, like it was, we were
we've
born...
been through this before.
Well, we were born at the tail end of the Cold War, and then we rolled right into, which one was in the early 90s? Was it, like, Kosovo or something? And I don't know, we were always at war.
Yeah.
Like, the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever stopped. And, of course, 9/11, and
Yeah.
COVID, and I mean, it's just in the banking crisis and
Yeah,
the entire world crash.
Y2K.
Just endless.
Oh my gosh, I have a story about Y2K.
Do you want to save it for a Y2K, or do you want to do it now?
No, we'll save it for Y2K. But
Okay.
so cliffhanger, y'all. We'll just say my mother worked in IT at the time. So
I mean, her mom has always worked in IT.
not always.
Hasn't she? Hasn't? I thought she
Well,
always
for
did.
this, for the last. No, she's always worked for the same company, but she's had different roles
Yeah.
in that company. And right before she went into IT, I think she was working in payroll or data analyst or something
Yeah.
for the same company back then.
Yeah.
So now she's with a different organization, still doing IT. But no, whenever...
Which that's also crazy to think about, like, because your mom's 60.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
When I have computer problems, I'm calling my mom. It's like our roles are reversed, where I'm very much not computer savvy, and so I'm calling her, Mom, why is my screen blue? And she's like, you got the blue screen of death. Congratulations. And so I'm taking my computer to her to fix it, which is why I bought an Apple, because I had the blue screen of death. And I was like, not worth fixing it. I'm going to Apple where I'm not going to have those problems. So here we are.
my dad is definitely not tech savvy, and it is constantly
But
a thing.
that's...
And he's spending so much time on his phone now
Mm-hmm.
because he's no longer working.
Mm.
So it's a ridiculous amount of time every day. So much time that he has now made it to my child's side of the internet. So we're at breakfast this morning, and my father asks me, do you know about mogging? And my child is like, you know about mogging? And I'm like, hold on a second. What is
mogging?
What is it? So I don't think I actually know the definition.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, oh, she outmogged him. You know?
It's like, I think it's supposed to be like, if
like,
you're
oh, you're mogging the camera.
you're like better than other people or
Like,
something.
looking kind of
Like better looking, or you're better at something, or anyways, the point is, my father has gotten so deep into the internet, he is now in the same circles that my teenage child is in. That is insanity. And then my husband and I are in the middle, like, what is anybody talking about here? Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
So mogging.
You got the definition?
Gen Z and Gen Alpha slang that means to outshine, dominate, or look significantly better than someone else.
That is such a weird...
I don't get it. But even whenever I was your son's age and they'd come out with a new term or whatever, I'm like, that's stupid, it's not going in my vocabulary. I was always that kid that I was like, I'm not that... No, it doesn't work for me.
Oh, what makes me laugh is that he thinks that his generation owns nonchalant. Because I guess they have now started using it. And so, but they think it's a new word. And I'm like, it's literally like hundreds of years old. So I remember him being like, how do you even know that word? And I was like, what do you mean? Because it is a word. But at least that's an actual word. I've never heard of
We have a
mogging.
question from
Yes.
the much younger producer.
Sorry, that's just every time James goes, how do you not know that? Because like I feel like most people when they use like nonchalant, they're aware that it's like a word,
Uh-huh.
but it's like people are using it like as a joke now. He takes things so literally. When he's like, how do you know that? Like, it's been a word.
Like it existed for an entire length of time.
Oh my gosh. So, since our producer doesn't have a
She needs a
microphone right
mic.
this second, would you like to repeat what her statement was?
Nah. we're
No?
good.
Okay. Well, Let's
We
just
do
say,
need to get our producer a mic, though. I think it would be fun. If she's ready
and a
for
camera.
it. Are you ready for a camera,
So
too?
that when you're talking...
No.
So that when you're talking, the camera can switch to you.
Give me a couple months and I'll get a camera.
Look, if we had to do it right off the bat... Well, I mean, we already talked about... I don't think you've got the footage yet, but us doing, like, a tour of these hotels to see which ones have the best
That was the
beds to
mattress
sleep on.
episode.
That was the mattress episode. But anyway, you'll hear that.
You've probably already heard the mattress episode. Which, by the way, Purple, we're still waiting on our sponsorship.
Oh my gosh. Well, that, I mean...
I could be your best spokesperson.
I need to test your mattresses, so
You
send
could
me
send
one.
him a free one. I'm good, because I've only had mine a few years, and it's still amazing.
And I own and manage several Airbnbs, so send me one and I'll buy more. If it's good. If it's good.
Oh, goodness.
Anyway, sorry, shameless plugs. Anyway, or requests, but
yeah, so midlife crises.
yeah,
So yeah, I do think that, like, as millennials, ours look different.
100%.
And I think for everyone it's going to be different. And part of me wonders if it's not more of a mourning of the things that we had hoped that we would have, but maybe are starting to realize that we might not. And I don't even just mean tangible, like,
I mean,
physical
I don't have
things.
a boat.
I'm not just talking about, like, tangible physical things, but other things too, you know?
Yeah. But like I said, I'm not, like, as far as dreams go, I guess I wasn't the typical...
I mean, I wasn't like an astronaut kid. Like, I didn't want to be an astronaut.
No, I knew that was never achievable for me. I'm not smart enough. But no, I definitely can see that side of things. But you know, sorry, my brain just went checked off.
That's that
done.
40s
I
brain,
know.
the 40s fog.
Well, it
That's
doesn't
what they
help
should start
that-
calling it, the 40s fog.
The 40s fog. Are we gonna
They call
T-shirt idea?
they call
40s
it like
fog.
perimenopausal, like, brain fog, but I think that doesn't apply to you so much. But
No, but what does apply to me is the fact that I've been drinking for 2 days.
that's probably not great.
Because it's my fucking birthday weekend. And,
Isn't that not great for your gout?
I don't know, the doctor just said red meat.
They didn't say anything about alcohol?
Oh no, she tells me all the time.
I was gonna say.
And I'm like, it's wine, it's good for your heart.
Oh, man.
So, it's been a long weekend. So, I'm recovering from a couple of days. Which is why I'm not drinking wine right now, and I'm sad about that, because I do love my wine.
I don't drink alcohol that
I'm
often.
about to order a case of wine from... Okay,
From the vineyard.
I've got issues with a wine company, and should I call them out? It's not bad.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay, 19 crimes.
Oh, with your bestie Martha.
Well, they've discontinued the Martha Shard.
Why?
Quietly. Didn't announce anything.
Okay, so knowing Martha, I'm almost wondering if she didn't license with somebody else.
Well, that was my favorite wine. I bought a lot of it.
By the case.
Yes. And I want it back. Because now I have to order from another wine company that I absolutely love, but is my second choice. And I have to wait for them to ship it to me. So I think I'm going to have to put it on an auto order. Just kidding. I'm not that. But...
Are you not that?
But it was nice to be able to just run
To the store.
4 blocks to the store.
I'm telling you.
Get my Martha Shard.
Knowing Martha, I am guessing she's got... Her name's about to be on some other wine. Like, my guess is the licensing deal ran out. And she's gonna...
But that wine was so good. And I don't... Their other Chardonnay I don't think tastes the same as the Martha Shard. Because they had two different Chardonnays. They had their 19 Crimes with just the regular label, then they had the Martha Shard. And they tasted different. And so, because I tried. Once I couldn't get Martha Shard, I was like, I'll try it. And it just did not taste the same.
I was thinking about this midlife crisis thing, and I'm thinking about Martha. Because, like, her, did you watch her documentary?
Yes.
Killer documentary.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Love her.
Yeah.
But
100%.
what I love is that she just completely reinvented herself, changed her career, did everything. She was like in her 40s.
Yeah.
And she did all of that stuff, and she completely, like, everything she's known for, she didn't even start any of that until she was in her 40s.
So we can do that.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, everybody always talks about, like, Oprah, and I can't remember. There's, like, a few people that they kind of always talk about that were, like, late in life and stuff. But, like, Martha, like, Oprah was in the same field. Like, she had always been in journalism. She just didn't achieve fame until her 40s. Martha was, like, a stockbroker. And then she became, the world's, like, best, housewife, I guess, but divorced housewife. Because she got divorced quickly after. But yeah, you know what my favorite quote from her documentary was? Let me see if I can get it right or close enough. It's, if you want, give me your phone. I don't want to get it wrong. I can't use my phone because my phone's recording.
I have to make sure porn's not showing. No, I'm joking. I was just getting into the internet.
I'm going to tell your husband.
Oh, he
what?
He won't care.
Oh.
No, there's no inappropriate stuff on my phone.
Let me see if I can get
This is riveting, you guys. Riveting.
Okay, here it is. If you want to be happy for a year, get married. If you want to be happy for a decade, get a dog. And if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, make a garden. I love it.
Or be a billionaire and not have to worry about anything.
She's lost all of her stuff, like, multiple times over.
I know, and she...
Like, I will give her props, man. She is a hard-ass, resilient woman.
It's so funny to me, and I mean this with all due respect, but she seems like she would be very unlikable.
I think she doesn't care.
Likable at the same time.
I think she seems to me like she's I don't give a fuck, but I care about things. I am picky about things, and I know that I'm right. And to be honest, if she was a man, I don't think people would even think twice about it. I think it's the fact that she's a woman and she's in a primarily female-focused, like, type of work. I think people are thinking that she's, like, a bitch and an asshole and stuff. But I see,
it's never crossed my mind to think that she's a bitch or an asshole. I just think that she has a personality that would be unlikable.
I think she's very particular.
But I've been told I'm unlikable, so it's like, but everybody loves me. Everybody fucking loves me.
We had a whole episode about how everyone finds us unlikable, so maybe that's why we're so sympathetic to Martha.
I know. But I do love Martha.
I do like her. I think she's particular, and I think that that's not a bad thing. I think, when you know the right way to do things, or you know the best approach, or you know how you like things, and that's just what you like, and you state it. Like, what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I don't think she's a sugarcoater, so I don't think she's, oh baby, oh honey, I'm so sorry. Like, that's not her style.
My favorite Martha moment has been when she was invited to the roast of Justin Bieber on Comedy Central.
I don't even think I remember that.
Killed it. We'll watch it after this.
Oh, wait, was that on the documentary? That was on the documentary.
Yes, but, I mean, I watched it, and I don't even like Justin Bieber that much. Well, I don't like him. I don't know about him as a person. I don't care enough to dive into it. His music just has never intrigued me. So, but I was like, I heard Martha was going to be on it. And I was like, I have to see what this bitch is going to say. And she killed it. Like, it was fucking awesome. So she has that savage in her.
Oh, absolutely.
And she let it show that night, and it was amazing.
Oh, and I love in the documentary when they're asking her about the going to prison and all of that, and she's flat out, and she's like, I didn't do anything that anybody else hasn't done a million times over, but I'm the one that they chose to put in prison. I'm like, if there were not truer words, like the fact that like the whole recession happened, all of those people did all of those things, nobody went to prison, but then Martha got popped because, you know, somebody knew some bit of something about something and she sold a couple of stocks. And I'm not saying that she like was not at fault or something,
Right.
but also it's
And
just
she's
like
not claiming,
she's
I'm
not saying
innocent.
she didn't do it. She's just saying
like,
that
why am I the only one that they had to make an example out of?
yeah.
It's because she was
And
a
she's
wealthy,
like, everybody
famous
does it
target.
all the time.
She was a wealthy, famous target.
But I don't even think it's just that she's wealthy, because there's tons of wealthy guys that do this all of the time.
But she's a public face.
Yes. I
To
guess
make
because a
an
lot of
example out
times
of.
people weren't like celebrities necessarily.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, they didn't know any better. But celebrities are supposed to know better.
Yeah.
So.
But, and I mean, and she was a stockbroker, so she did know, like,
Oh, yeah.
certain things. Like, there is that. But, again, there's all these guys that are in that day in and day out that are not getting in trouble for all kinds of far worse things.
Yeah.
So, again, not trying to say she doesn't have any
Some
fault.
of them are in our government. So.
Have you heard about the Epstein Museum in New York? Have you? Oh.
Release the files, but please continue.
No, so somebody, I don't know who's funding it. They have set up an entire museum. They have printed every single page, whether it's been redacted or not, of the Epstein files. And they have bought this in giant space, and it's just like floor to ceiling, massive venue of just files, just the books. And basically it's free. You reserve a time slot to go, and they allow somebody in every 20 minutes, and you can be in there for 2 hours.
Just reading.
Mm-hmm. Reading all of it. But it's so, because when you see it, like in person, physically see all of the paper, it is insane. And they did it all in like all white. So it's all bound in white, and it has black writing, and it's like file number, blah, blah, blah. And there's just thousands and thousands. But yeah.
Wow.
I know. It's very striking. Like, whoever did it, I was like, this is, like, we have got to keep it in
The statement.
Oh, absolutely.
No, it needs to...
It needs to not leave the consciousness of the American people. Yeah.
Everybody.
Did you see the thing where kids in China, like rural China, think that Americans eat people?
No.
No, not this is the reason is because in one of the Epstein files, I guess there's something about cannibalism. I don't even know. I haven't even read that part. Have y'all seen this? Okay, we probably need fact checking on this. But so my understanding is there is a part of one of the Epstein files that is about cannibalism. And the entire world is so aware of all of this. Even like children in rural villages in remote parts of the world, even though we pretend all of this stuff doesn't exist. And so, yeah, so they're like, they think like, do Americans just eat people? Is that what they do? Yeah, isn't that crazy? Are you verifying?
Yeah.
That's what I had seen something on that, and I was like, I saw an interview with these like kids in rural China, and I thought that is crazy, because it was like, apparently it was one of the last villages in China that got internet even, so it's not even like one of the cities.
And was it also because they were watching the Ed Gein story?
I don't
At the
think
same
so.
time.
It says...
We're getting fact checked.
Yeah.
Real quick.
A search of the Epstein library records returned 52 instances of the word cannibal, but I think there were like it wasn't like used in like a way of saying, oh, this like some. It was like used as like not a slang but like a metaphor, I think.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, for a sexual
I don't know if it was like
act?
that, or it's just like I'm trying to think of it, but like I don't think it was meant literally.
Well, either way, though, the children in a rural village in China are so familiar
But
with
that-
the files
but
that
that
they
could
know
also-
about that reference.
Yeah.
And there was old conspiracy theories that are tied back to it, that with the being brought up how the word is used multiple times, the old conspiracy theories with that, I think, is what made people talk about it again. Because there was already past conspiracy theories about it.
Interesting.
Wow.
Unredact the files.
Unredact the fucking files.
Yes.
And
We're
prosecute-
calling for it. We may not be able to make it happen,
And
but
prosecute. I don't care what position of power you're in. Prosecute.
or how much money you have or don't have. Yeah.
Yeah. There's.
Don't be depressing.
I know,
Don't be depressing.
Is that going to be our new thing when we're starting to go down a rabbit hole?
Maybe that needs to be it.
Okay.
Because there's too many things that we can be depressing about because the world is rough.
It's a little depressing as a millennial sometimes.
And just when you think things are starting to go well.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When I was young, when I was a kid, one of my things, well, originally I wanted to be president.
Okay.
I wanted to be,
Because we were told.
yeah. And I
Anyone
wanted
can
to
be-
be the first female president, which looking back now, I'm like, we should have had a female president long before I was old enough to be president.
Right.
So that's also kind of sad in and of itself. And the fact that I'm now beyond the age of being a president and we still don't have one also makes me sad. But we'll move on from that. Anyhow.
Hey, never too old to be a president.
Apparently.
No, I mean like, because you have to be at least 35. And so now here I am in my 40s
Our
and we're
producer
still.
just said that you're never too old to be a president. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's
There's
proven
also
so
that.
far.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, but I mean, I quickly realized I didn't really actually probably want to be president because that seems
So is
like,
that one of your dreams?
well, that what when I was little, but now like
that
I
went
definitely
unachieved?
yes. But then I think I quickly realized like that I don't want to. I'm a genuine person. I don't like being artificial, and I don't really want to shake hands and kiss babies and just pretend so that I can get votes. I don't doubt that I can do the jobs. I just don't know that I have what it takes to like artificially entice
Yeah.
people to vote for me. I
Yeah.
think that's my biggest problem. I do still think I would like to do something in politics because I do think that I want to
be
do
on the city council.
I mean, city council or even, something bigger maybe someday, like once my child's grown and stuff. But I, also keep having to ask myself if what I'm willing to do as far as the campaigning part. Because that really does seem like that would be the hardest part for me. Because I don't want to be artificial, and I feel like our system is set up in a way that, like, there's this quote from...
I think it's different on the local levels, though.
a little bit.
Well, at least where I'm at.
But there's...
Well, no.
It's all shaking hands and kissing babies.
But what I'm talking about, so I live in a major metropolitan city, but I work outside of even that county. I cover different counties that are more rural, small town, and so I go to a lot of city council events for my full-time job in these small towns, and it seems less like the politics that you're talking about and more they get to be themselves.
I mean, maybe, but I also think that you still have to solicit votes.
Well,
And you
yeah.
have to solicit donors, and you have to solicit all this support. And there's this quote from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy that I love and I think is the truest statement that there ever is, which is that anyone who wants to be president shouldn't be. Because the thing that motivates people to have the power is automatically not the person that you want in power.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think, like, at the end of the day, like, the perfect person would be a person who never really wanted that power.
Right.
So, and I mean, for me, it would be more of a, I would like change. I would be more than happy if somebody else does it. I just don't see it happening. But, you know.
Well, I've always been a firm believer that if you don't like the way things are going, then get involved.
Yeah, I know.
That's one reason I became a board president of a homeowners association. I don't like homeowners associations very much, but I had no say in the matter of if my community had one or not. I got involved. Instead of just complaining on the Nextdoor app, like every other person, I went to the meetings, I campaigned, I got voted on, and I made changes.
Yeah, but you have that, like, realtor shaking hands biz. Remember, we've already had this discussion.
I know.
When you asked me to do real estate with you, and I was like, I cannot pretend to like people.
You do the back office stuff. Anyway.
I'm not good at that. I can't pretend to like people.
Do the back office stuff.
I feel
I'll
like she'll have a good answer to this one. I feel like when I don't like someone, it's obvious.
Yeah, a little bit.
I didn't think you liked...
As since we work together, I'm like, I feel like maybe you might know that.
I feel like, maybe not to everybody, but I feel like once you know you, I know what you're like, oh, really? Like, yeah.
See, I felt like you didn't like me whenever we first met. I don't know why. I know it was so long ago, but I was like, oh, I don't know. I just felt like if you would have asked me back then if we would be friends even 6 months after we met, I would be like, no. Because I don't know. But I'm always self-doubting and self-deprecating, so.
I mean, I'm not an artificially like, oh, and we
I'm
just met.
Either.
So, like, I'm not that person,
yeah,
right?
No.
So when I first meet someone, I'm not going to be like...
Maybe that's why we clicked, is because we're, like, not trying to impress anybody else.
Yeah.
It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We are who we are. Take it or leave it. Move on.
But I think, my guess is...
Like, rate, subscribe.
But
Love us.
I am guessing that's probably part of why some people think that, like, maybe I don't like them. Mm-hmm. It's not even that I don't like them. It's just, I'm not going to, like, pretend to be more enthusiastic than I am. Or, as Who Wants to Be a Millionaire told me, that I lack enthusiasm. So, yeah. That was a fun one.
I've seen a lot of their contestants. Well, before it was...
Like all the new stuff?
Well, the last time I watched it, Regis was still...
So when I auditioned, I think it was somewhere around 2010 and 12 maybe, something like that. And I think it was Terry Crews that was hosting it at that time.
Okay.
But I passed all the testing, but then they interviewed me and I lacked enthusiasm is the email that I got.
I mean, like I said, I watched many years ago when it was still Regis, R.I.P. He died, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I love it. No, he did. You don't even have to look
He passed away.
You're all R.I.P. him and you don't even know.
No, I'm like 99% sure that Regis is no longer with us.
Yeah.
But the last time I watched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, he was host, and several of their guests lacked enthusiasm.
Yeah, I think by the time I auditioned, I think that they were, like, trying to, like, rebrand it and make it more fun.
Okay.
So I think that might have been part of the problem.
Do you want fun or do you want smart people? You can't get the both.
Apparently they must have found somebody.
Did you look it up or no?
Oh, he did die. I told you. She didn't have to look it up.
I know, but...
You just want to make
her
work.
I want to know when.
I'm going to guess. Don't say
Earn your 50 cents.
I'm going to guess he died in 2019 or 2021.
2020.
Oh, so close.
I was going to say 2020.
I didn't want to say 2020 because I felt like it was too, like, COVID-y.
He passed in 2020.
But I was thinking it was 2019. Like, I knew it was around that time.
No, he had health issues, didn't he?
He was old.
Well, that's a health issue.
Being old is a health issue.
I mean, it's not
Heart attack.
Heart
not
attack.
ideal.
I mean, he was probably, like, ideal. Heart
Not
attack.
ideal.
I mean, he was probably, like, 80 something, wasn't he?
88.
Yeah, 88.
88.
I mean, yeah, that's
So
old. That
age
qualifies.
is a health hazard.
Oh, goodness gracious. So now's the time for our midlife crises.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Let's do it.
I'm ready for a midlife crisis.
Boop.
So, she's making me drink out of this cup, and I know you probably can't see it very well, but it says, "I drink and I know things," and
Which is a quote from the best character of all time.
bonus points if you could tell us who it is.
Hey, maybe you'll get a Don't Be Depressing. Don't be depressing shirt or something if we can make that happen.
I'm gonna start working on that. No, because for my real estate business, I've been creating things to put on koozies and shirts, like my logo.
I'm going to preface all of this with, good Lord, please do not plug it into ChatGPT.
No. I'm gonna have them like create something
Okay.
with me, but I have a general idea.
So, like, graphic design is involved.
Yes. So,
Okay.
and I found a company that will. Oh, it's raining. I found squirrel. I found a company that is gonna help me out with it.
That window is so dirty, I cannot tell if it's actually raining. Is it raining?
It is.
Oh, yeah, I can see water on the drive.
It's hidden. That's how I saw it, was the ground is wet.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Anyway.
so I think we're gonna start trying to figure out something
Some
with
merch.
the don't be suspicious. No, don't be. That
We don't want to copyright.
We don't want to copyright that, but don't
be
depressing.
Don't be depressing. That's good.
Anyway.
All right. Well, cheers to your midlife crisis too.
It's
Bye.
time. Bye.